discussing great RPGs, it doesn't take long before someone mentions Ni no Kuni. While at the time of its release JRPGs in the West were few and far between, we have no shortage of the genre today. However, after playing Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch Remastered, it's easy to say that this game holds up exceptionally well to any game released this console generation, and it still provides the fantasy that fans love, but some additional improvements would have been appreciated.
が解けてなんとお前が限りなく透き通った心を持つという伝説の救世主様やったとはな。人は見かけによらんちゅうけどほんまやね。
Ni no Kuni tells the story of Oliver, a boy who does things like play with his friends and break rules. One night, he finds himself in an accident that his mother ends up suffering from, which leads him to learn how to deal with emotions like guilt, frustration, and loss. However, Oliver's emotions end up lifting the curse of a fairy named Drippy, who informs him that there might be a way for him to regain what he has lost by traveling to the world of Ni no Kuni. At the same moment, fate tells of a boy who will destroy the evil witch who has control over this parallel world, so an evil wizard named Shadar is sent to stop Oliver by any means. The focus on emotion in Ni no Kuni is easy to pick up on. These characters are each dealing with their own set of issues. However, over time you watch the cast of characters grow and begin to rely on the people around them, and they visibly change during the later parts of the game. The biggest and most important character growth in the game is from Oliver himself, who is timid and weak at the beginning, but as he meets new people and accomplishes goals, he becomes confident with himself, and it's clearly visible. The game's battle system is action-based, but time stops when choosing actions. When encountering an enemy, players will choose which character to enter the battle with. During battles, players can also capture creatures, and if used in a fight, they'll gain levels and new skills. More interestingly about these creatures is that they each hold a special ability. Aside from magical elements and powerful strikes, familiars are capable of doing things like defending and evading attacks. If done at the correct time, players will negate a large attack from an enemy. Familiars can also level up stats with treats as well as evolve into more powerful creatures with stronger abilities. Combat is not that easy in Ni no Kuni. The encounter rate in the game is extremely high in the fields and in dungeons, especially when you are a little slower at the beginning of the game. Enemies pretty much chase you down to start a fight until you are too powerful and they just run away from you. The game's easy mode makes these battles less of a grind. This just means you don't need to grind as many levels. Exploring in Ni no Kuni is perhaps the best part about the game, thanks to the level of design and detail that went into creating this world. Each town is unique and has this amazing attention to the architecture and layout that make it fun to just roam around and try to find new things. The world map and dungeons are just as brilliant to explore and only get better when it opens up in the later hours of the game. Throughout the adventure, Oliver will collect new magical abilities that he's able to use in and out of battle. A symbol represents these abilities, which can do things like transport him between worlds, open locks, and even talk to ghosts. He'll also be able to take and give back hearts to those who Shadar has affected, which is a huge focus on this game. The feature ties into the main mission, but also side missions that have Oliver collecting materials or fighting monsters to earn items and money. My gripes with the game are the same ones that I had the first time I played it. The AI companions are almost impossible to keep alive during boss battles. This is mostly because the battle system is so reliant on timing when it comes to dodging or blocking huge attacks. Graphically, Ni no Kuni still looks like it came out of this generation. It is as beautiful as it ever was, and the world is as great to explore. The music in the game will have you humming these songs in your head long after the adventure is complete, which will only make you want to play it again.
Miss Layla, what is she eating? It's cheese. A whole lot of cheese.
That's right, dearie, and it's not for sale.
If I had to describe Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch Remastered in one word, it would be magical. The game truly takes the player to a new world of exploration and discovery as you experience it through the eyes of a boy determined to fight for the ones he loves. This is a journey that uses emotions as its main theme, which is something that we all experience no matter how old we are. It's for that reason that this game can easily tap into the player's imagination, no matter the age. Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch was a great game when it released, and it's a great game now. There could have been some improvements made to the AI, or perhaps options to make the battle system easier, but nothing takes away from this timeless adventure. I didn't think the game could get any more beautiful, but after playing its remastered version, I'm even more excited to see new players experience it. Noisy Pixel is giving Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch Remastered a 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please read the full review at noisypixel.net. NoisyPixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.